Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Meesha, if you don't already know, and in today's video it's going to be a bit of everything. Okay, I know I've been gone for a long time and this is like a proper sit down video, my first proper sit down video in a while, so I just thought I'd just, you know, answer some questions, give you an update, let you know what's next, what's to come, things like that. So without any further ado, any further stalling, let's get into this. And I hope you enjoy. Where have I been? So if you guys have seen my latest video I posted, it was my marriage video, my wedding video I should say, and that day was a very wonderful day. It was a wonderful day actually. You know, the lead up to it was quite tiring. It was quite tiring, I think, just planning everything, organising everything, getting things made, getting things done, But once it all came together, I was so happy. I was so happy. It went very quick. You know, I had all my family there, or I had majority of my close family there, my immediate family there. And yeah, it was nice. I won't lie, it was a very nice day. My lord had his cousins and his sister there, so it was nice to see them too. It was just a nice day, and then we had obviously the church there, our leadership, just our, you know, the congregation there to witness us getting married. So it was a very wonderful day, and I was crying, guys. I just kept crying. I was crying the whole day. It was so emotional. It was so emotional. Like at first I was cool, and then I wasn't cool. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone that attended, everyone that gave gifts, everyone that said something kind about me, my lord, and his house. I'm just like, just thankful for everybody. Honestly, I'm just so thankful. And before that, when there was the registry, I might put a little clip here to show you like how that went down. It was just great, you know. It was just great. It was great. It was great. So yeah, that's where I've been mostly, getting married. Learning how to be a wife. Since I've been married, I've been learning like physically and practically how to be a wife. Before this time, obviously it was like the theory, talking to married sisters, talking to married people about how marriage life is, but now it's just putting it into practice now. So that's what I've been doing for the past 5 to 6. First question, how was it moving from your mum's house to your lord's house, moving cities too? So it was not easy. It wasn't easy. For my mum, she obviously knew that me and my lord were talking for the amount of years, so she kind of like obviously expected it. You know, she was expecting it to happen eventually. So it was like over the years, just giving up yourself to like, you know what, eventually I'm not gonna no longer live there. And the same thing with me, like over a few. Once I was getting closer, I started becoming more real. I'm thinking, you know what? Yeah, like I'm no longer gonna live here. And it felt really strange. Do you know what I mean? It did feel strange. It did feel strange because obviously I lived in that house pretty much my whole life, and now I've just been uprooted and moved. So it was a strange feeling. It was an exciting feeling because you know, it's a different chapter of my life now. Like I'm no longer like a child, quote unquote, and now I'm becoming like a whole wife. Do you know what I'm saying? So it felt like progression in my eyes anyways, you know. It felt like progression. It felt like I was growing up. I can't explain it, but that's how I felt. Quite emotional, you know, especially leading up to it, got quite emotional, just thinking about it. And you know, when I see the boxes just lined up waiting for it to be taken, it was like, this is actually happening. Shalom sis, so this is happening. All that stuff, just ignore that top part. All the boxes, that box here is closed, and there's a box underneath that's closed. Then that's gonna be my clothes for the week. Just a whole lot of stuff. My bedroom was empty, it was just nothing in it. Everything was just in boxes taken or getting taken. It was just like, this is weird as hell. Cities as well, it was okay. New cities it was okay because where I live now was pretty similar to where I lived when I was living with my mum. It's not busy. It's not like Brixton or, you know, like a proper London city. It's not like I was living in a proper London city and moving over to like the countryside. They're both kind of countrysides. Where I used to live and here is pretty countryside-ish, suburby. So it's not much going on. So this is not a shock. It's not a shock. But it did feel weird at first because I just felt like I don't know anyone properly. I'm in a whole new place I've never been before. These are unknown territories. I don't even know where the shops are. Do you know what I'm saying? At this time I was like, where are the shops? Where are the things? Where is everything? Do you know what I mean? I felt kind of like alone in that way. But the sisters that live up here, you know, they were very friendly. They showed me around. Like, I knew where Aldi was by like the end of the month, where Tesco was. I found that these little shops and stuff around where I live. So I started getting more comfortable. Started going out more, like walking around. I went to walked to the post office because I needed a post office to obviously deliver my stuff for my business. Walked to the other shops and just started exploring, and it started getting easier. How is it being a wife? I might do like a video about this in this, like a separate video. I don't want to make this video too long. But how's it being a wife? In short, it's great. It's great. Being a wife is great. It's a responsibility, but it's something that, you know, every woman has the ability to be. You know, like our whole purpose is to be a wife, a mother, and things like that. So it's in us. Do you know what I'm saying? It's in us to be nurturing. It's in us to want to help our husbands, our lords out. Do you know what I mean? It's just in us naturally. So you're just playing out your natural role, and it's great. It's great. What's something you weren't prepared for, but you have witnessed already in marriage? I wasn't prepared for, when I first got married, I wasn't prepared to be so emotional. Like, I'm an emotional person, I know, but I was super emotional. I was like in my head a lot. Do you know what I'm saying? I was always like thinking about stuff and crying and that. I'm like, why am I crying? Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, because I don't know what it was. I was in my head, like, and I wasn't prepared for that. I didn't think I would be like that. You know, when I got married, obviously I was so happy. I'm still very, 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 very happy. I was just, when it was, I think the shock of it all, like I was literally here and I've actually physically moved and I'm in a new city and I'm going to a new camp and different things. I think it all just dawned on me and I just started getting super emotional about it, and I wasn't prepared for that. I thought I'd kind of be pretty like go with the flow type thing, but I didn't think it would take me that long to kind of get used to it. So I wasn't prepared for that. I wasn't prepared for that at all. In my head, I thought it would be easier. I thought it would be easier than what it was. Did you know he could be the one when you first met him? If so, how? When I first saw my Lord, like in the church, in the congregation, I didn't think that we would be getting married. I didn't think we would. And he could probably, if he came on here, he probably said the same thing. We just didn't see each other as our potential spouse. But there was something that happened, yeah. I don't know what it was, but the Lord just went like that to me, and I just felt like, yes, I feel like he could be the one. I don't know how to explain it. It happened over like a period of years or whatever. Like, I joined the truth in 2017 and I saw him, I think I saw him pass over 2018. I think that was the first time I probably saw him, I think. I can't remember. And I didn't think of anything of it. And then it was one time, August 2019, I think. I came up to West Midlands and he was there, obviously. And when I saw him at the door, I kind of got butterflies and stuff. I'm like, why am I feeling like this? You know what I'm saying? I've kind of felt a butterfly. I saw him at the door. I was like, oh, okay, he's here. Like, he's actually here. Like, I don't understand why, but I was just, this is how I felt. Do you know what I mean? It's how I felt. And then I kind of try to play it cool. You know what I mean? Try to play it cool. There were sisters I said, what about, and I was like, nah, I'm not feeling him. No, don't. Nah. I kept saying that. And then something just clicked, yo. Like, something just went, ding. And then all of a sudden, he's the only person in my head. It was weird. It was so weird. And then from August to October, I just kept thinking about him. I kept asking the sisters about him. I was like, oh, what do you think about him? What do you think about him? What do you think about him? They're like, yeah, that's good. I was like, really? You think so? And then it just happened. It's just a natural thing. And then when it was Tabernacles 2019, yeah, that was it. Like, I just felt it. I just felt that he was the one. I feel low-key he felt it too, you know what I mean? Because I would always catch his eye, he would always catch my eye. We had a little conversation and stuff at Tabernacles, and it just was flowy, you know what I mean? It was just, it was a different type of feeling that I was feeling, and I felt, you know what, I think actually I'm interested, you know what I mean? And then started speaking about speaking about him to the sisters and stuff, and everyone disagreed with me. Like, we would make sense together. And I was like, you know what, I think you're right. And then it was just natural. It just happened. It's of the Lord. That's all I can say. Like, when I had that feeling, that click, it just came on me like, yes, I think this is the one. It just happened. It's just of the Lord. I can't explain that feeling. So, yes and no. At the beginning, when I first saw him, no. But later on, like a year later or so, yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching my little quick catch up, where have I been, etc. video. If you would like to see more, just leave a comment down below what you want to see. I have in my mind already marriage videos, maybe more question and answers, more like process videos, especially like how to go about the notice period for you when you're registering for your marriage, how the registry day is, things like that, like the legal stuff I could probably go over, how it's like being a wife, maybe mini vlogs here and there, things like that I could just throw in, you know. But let me know what you think down below, and give this video a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.